So for some weird reason, I seem to have the hair of a World War II wing commander. So I bought a load of toys at TFN. Emily bought a load of toys at TFN. If Emily chooses at some point to do a haul video, then she knows how to do it. And in the meantime, I'm going to do my haul video. I didn't buy an awful lot, and the weird thing is, I waxed all of my money and then ended up getting more money so I could wax more money. It doesn't feel like I've come away with an awful lot. One of these things I'm not particularly happy with. All the other stuff I'm particularly happy with. I think I'll start. Forgive me. It's Bank Holiday Monday. And I've done all the jobs that I wanted to do, including the mix that I wanted to do this morning. And clean the oven. Because that's what bank holidays are now. Because that's who I'm now. I'm just this boring person that does boring shit. Rudy drew me an Optimus Prime. I don't know. I know Rudy drew lots of stuff for lots of people. And I have the other pictures. Emily has framed the Minerva. She might show you that in her haul. She might not. But I have an Optimus Prime, which I'm very, very pleased with. It's just lovely. And I don't know if anyone else has got one of these. But I've got one. So that's all that matters. So the first thing I bought when I went in there, I wanted to buy the barricade that he had on his stall. I thought it was a little bit expensive, if I'm honest. This is from Mr. Ben's Collectibles. It comes with lots of other stuff in there as well. But I have somewhere a Revenge of the Fallen leader class Megatron, and now I've got hands to go on him. If I show you this stuff up close, look, it's just so up, down, shoulder joint, turns on, I don't know, but you can see what it does, but these pull out, and these are his hands. So inside the hands, look, are all these funky little bits of detail. And then when you close them up, each one's articulated with these little claw things on the end. That is beautiful. And then when you look at his other hand, I am elated with this. I can't wait to get to grips with painting all of this silver and then really muddying him up and studying the movie for a bit to see how he looks. But, see that? See that? So this goes up and down like a claw. This goes up and down like a claw. It looks like there's an LED in there, look. I don't know if that's got a shine up bit. Ben, if you watch this, does it light up? What's going on? Again, more movie burst clicky ratchets. And also in the bag, let's see if I can find it, because there ought to be... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yes. Bum, bum, bum. So there's another claw. So you can have him with two hands. And then in here, there's this great big bit that he rams through Optimus's chest. Spoilers. And then you can put that on there. Slide that in there. So he's got this great big lobster hand with a claw. Wow, that is off some sort of black and purple Megatron variant. I've been watching some people who had their toys in the display cupboard for people who've done... I'm just a bit fucked off I didn't put stuff in for that. I mean, what a twat. If there's one thing I can do on this earth, I can customise stuff and paint stuff and make it fucking look brilliant. And because it's been a shit year, all I've done is sit on my fat ass and do fuck all, which is unacceptable. Dorian H. Macquarie. I don't know what the H stands for. Nice to have a catch up with him for a little while. Last year, apparently, and I don't really remember it, but I said that he had an Artfire because he bought one. I bought Artfire. I really like it. I think it's very nice. The head is beautiful. The colours are beautiful. This is the second to last version of the Classics fire engine mould that I need. The last one that I need now is Pyro. Botcon. Same year as they did that G2 Clench out of the Onslaught mould in all the beautiful neon colours. I need one of those. I will get one. I'll probably try and get one before next year's TFN. I want to buy Dinobots in the meantime. What else did I buy? What else did I buy? So, I went to Toy Fu. I looked around on Toy Fu quite a lot. There wasn't a lot I wanted on Toy Fu this year. Last year I could have spent all the monies on Toy Fu. This year, it's not that I wasn't impressed, it just wasn't my collector focus, if you know what I mean. It was, they had the really expensive stuff and then loads of what seemed like either stuff that I've already got, excuse me, oh, rude. Either stuff that I've already got or stuff that I'm not bothered about. I don't feel bad saying that. It's just that we've got a lot of Unicron Trilogy. I've got loads. I've got a lot of toys. There's like 800 odd toys in this house on display. So there's a lot that we've already got. But one of the, because I'm going Dinobot crazy, I wanted to do a little diorama one day with Wheeljack and Ratchet. So I got a Ratchet. Now it's been suggested that maybe Ratchet is, can I get it like that? It's been suggested maybe that Ratchet is a KO and not the original one. He's only missing some of the weapons that sit on his back, but not many of. Oh, that comes off. Oh, that's much better. I never liked that thing. I don't care. I don't care. I do care, but I don't care. This is going to look nice in my Dinobots display when I finally get Grasser and the sludge one, whatever his name is called. But I'm going to get all the Giga Powers. And then eventually, I'm not going to get Grimlock because I don't really need it because I love my Reximus Prime. I really, really love my Reximus Prime. So, we're wandering around and for some obscure reason, Emily said to me, oh, look at this, because I looked at it last year and was quite disappointed that I couldn't get one because I just didn't want to spend as much money as it cost to get one of these Laserbeak. Dark of the Moon Laserbeak. This is a Takara repaint thing. I don't know whether it's like super, like not many of them or whatever, but I know that last year this thing was £65. This year it was 25 quid and Emily picked it up and said, look, they finally got them. And I was like, oh yeah, they got them. And she was like, no, you should buy it. And she quite liked it, so I bought it. For 25 quid, I'm over the moon with that. I don't know, I think we've had the discussion recently with moulds and movies. I've spoken about the movie ties quite a lot. If you watch what I talk about regularly, I've told you about the movie stuff. So the last thing, one of Ratchet's, not the last thing, the second to last thing, okay? Second to last thing is... Cut my balls! Cut my balls! Horso would have loved this one. It's a Tanuki! It's 100 from Beast Wars Neo 2. I think I've just been a racist by copying the voice. I don't give a fuck off. It's a Tanuki. We said to Paul in advance, I'm looking for a Hindrad. You haven't got a Hindrad, have you? He said, yes, I think I've got one. And then when he came up and said to Emily, have I got the toy for you? We sorted out a Hindrad at the same time because he had one in box with the instructions and everything. I'm probably going to keep the box for the Beast Wars Neo stuff because it's a bit wacky and I just quite like it. If you turn him into robot mode, which I didn't appreciate, when the alarm clock goes off and you smack his little head down in robot mode, it turns the alarm clock off. Feels a little bit roughy-tufty for me. I might just leave him like this, sitting there smiling. I've got his little things in the bag. I might do a review of him. He seems like a good way of sliding back into things. I love that fucking Optimus Prime picture. It's just the best. So this keeps falling off. And the crotch keeps coming apart. But for a KO, it's one hell of a KO. Look at that. That is Gravity Builder. But it's not. It's the, and it's, forgive me, it's over there, I'm reading. TF Engineering NBK Gravity Builder. Which isn't Gravity Builder. It's just, look at that. Now, I may have poo-pooed. I know John got, Borders Dude, got a Hasbro one. He's got a crane for his Hasbro one. Big up Paul Hitchens, you are a badass. And I sort of went, I don't like that. I don't like that one. I still don't like it. If you like it, great. This is a KO. Hello? Boom. Yes, this is a KO. And for a KO, it is beautiful. But you have to be kind of careful how you pose it, because if you lift that up, it falls straight back down. So I've been doing a little bit of homework since, and there are some add-ons. This one isn't too bad. When you pose that shoulder, that's not too bad at all. This one's not so good. And if you want him to hold his legs up and that sort of stuff, he's the flop. I bought him to pose as a Devastator next to Hercules, because I just like the combiner stuff. However, it's okay. For what I paid for it, it's okay. It goes together fantastically, and it is completely 100% designed to be a combiner. It's the individual toys. You can see where they spent the money on. It's got lights all over the place and stuff like that. I kind of really like it. I kind of really don't. I think part of me might want to sell it. If you want to buy it for a decent price, there's nothing wrong with it. It's very nice. If you want to put this thing on your shelf, fantastic. If not, I might hit it with the paints at some point and do a custom one and try and paint it about as real life as I possibly can. Now, this spent all of my money. And on the Sunday, I said to Emily, there's just something I really want. And I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it. And on the Sunday, the only thing I purchased was Megatron. Because I couldn't go home from that place without having a Masterpiece Megatron. They were 45 quid. And they're properly fucking beautiful. I also had a good chat with Andy Kapow Andy about toys. So if you listen to this, Andy, we had a chat, and I will be in touch when I get some more wages, if I'm honest, because the car's eaten up a bit more of my money than I expected, because just some stuff is happening in the background that's just dragging things out. And I haven't played with this very much. I watched Ben's Collectibles talk about transforming him this morning. I've also made a deal with the Carl Martin about not transforming it, and he's going to come down for an afternoon and we can have a toy play date, and we'll both follow a tuitional. We'll both follow. Why can't I talk today? We'll both follow a video, and that video will teach us how to make these into bang bang shooty gun guns, which is just something that I want to do. That's the haul. That's the toys. The toys aren't as important as the good stuff. And the good stuff is being at the event and hanging out with the people. There's also been lots of stuff all over Facebook today about the London TFN thing that they're looking at doing. It's been a year. I want to go. I'm going to have to fight everything that my brain tells me to not go, to go. But I'm going to try and go. And I know Emily's going to want to go, because she just likes hanging out with the Robo Peeps. So I've made some stuff that I want to do between now and next TFN. I might colloquially, if you lot are interested, I'm quite interested in starting a kind of things we want to achieve before TFN 2019. I saw one guy talk about, I can't remember his name, I feel bad. I saw one guy talk about losing some weight before TFN next year, and maybe having all the Robo Peeps get together and maybe lose some weight together and find a little bit of solace in each other's failures and a little bit of joy in each other's victories, which I think would be quite good. But I'd quite like to just start a post, maybe even a separate Facebook page. Thinking out loud here, but something TFYTC Part 2, or take the TFYTC and the TF UK people, because there is a finite overlap, isn't there? And just making a things I want to achieve before TFN 2019 page. I think that would be a good idea. Let's constructively pull together as one and achieve. My name has been SMS number 1. That was the toys that I bought for TF Nation. At TF Nation. I didn't buy them for TF Nation. Oh, the other thing that I got, which I was very, very pleased about, and I've got to find the other thing. I think it's fallen down the back of the sofa. Not that I'm ungrateful, but you know those amazing fucking pink tote bags? I got one of those and some of the stickers that go with it. Ah! It's so nice. It's going to be my gym bag now. I don't care how gay camp it is. Fuck all the world. I'm wearing... Not wearing. You know what I mean. My name has been SMS number 1 and I keep doing videos again.